Put together a CD that everybody can share, so you can put up on the website, etc. So that should be next. So we can thank Davey for doing some videoing for us. That'd be great. So with no further ado, we move on to Josh Hoffman. In the movie. that. We also want to go on to our further ado and thank yous. We want to thank Brenda Clark for putting the programs together. Thanks, Brenda. Again, this is my first time emceeing in I don't know, a while. Did everybody get a program? Because they were in the front and the back. So if you want to conspicuously get yourselves up to that one, I won't point it out as you walk to the back of the church. So we're moving on to our next act. These guys have been performing for, I don't know, what do you guys perform, 20 years, something? It's been awesome. So the next act, Abbott and Costello, a.k.a. Conrad Skov and Joe Caputo.
Hey Joe, how's the world been treating you? Like a baby treats a diaper. How about you? You know, it's a dog-eat-dog world out there, and it seems like I'm wearing no phone underwear.
Morning, guys. Can I get you a cup of coffee?
How much is it?
It's $2, but refills are free.
I'll have the refill.
And for you?
My doctor says I gotta drink more water, so could I just get a glass of water? But could you heat that up? And then maybe pour through a basket of ground up self-measured beans?
Yeah, of course it is. Here you go.
So Haley's back in college now.
Okay.
Yeah. She was telling me about this science class she was taking. It's a weird class, but they do some sort of research on the mind and how that mind works. So she said for the lab she was doing, she had to go to the brain store to get some brains. Yeah. So she went down to the store and the big sign there says, you know, we have professional brains. So she asked the guy, said, well, what one's that? He said, oh, that's an engineer's brain. That's $3 a pound. Yeah. How about that one there? Oh, that's a rocket scientist's brain. That's $4 a pound. I was like, what's that little one down there? Oh, that's a lawyer brain. That's $10,000 an ounce. Why is that so much more expensive? The guy says, you know how many lawyers it takes to get 1 good ounce of brain?
I think that's funny. Yeah. Did you ever hear the one about the engineer who was walking out to the parking lot after work one day and comes across a frog? The frog goes, psst, psst, pick me up, pick me up. The engineer's naturally curious, picks up the frog, looks the frog in the eye, and the frog says, kiss me, I'll turn into a princess. Puts the frog in the pocket. About 20 minutes later, the frog goes, psst, psst, maybe you didn't understand me. Kiss me, I'll turn into a beautiful princess. The engineer goes about his business, moving over his car. Finally, the frog says, I really don't think you understood. I said, if you kiss me, I'll turn into a beautiful princess and I'll be your girlfriend. The engineer said, I'm an engineer. I don't have time for a girlfriend. But a talking frog, that's cool.
You reading your stories?
Just make sure I'm running.
Yeah. An old lawyer friend of mine passed away not too long ago. He was a great guy. He was one of those guys that he'd help people out that didn't have enough money, they couldn't afford a fancy lawyer. So, but when he passed away, it turns out he didn't have any money in the bank. So I was trying to help out, so I went down to the tombstone store for him. And I found one that I could afford, you know, nice little stone. So I went to the stone cutter and said, so here's what we want to say. It's like, I don't know if you fit it, but here lies a lawyer and an honest man. The stone cutter looked at me and said, whoa, hey, we can't do that here. In this state, it's illegal to bury two people in the same grave.
So, Conrad, how do you drive engineer completely insane. You tie them to a chair, and you stand in front of them and fold a road map incorrectly.
What's the difference between a dead skunk in the road and a dead lawyer in the road? There's usually skid marks in front of the skunk.
What's the difference between a mechanical engineer and a civil engineer? A mechanical engineer builds weapons. A civil engineer targets.
Well, do you know what the difference between God and a lawyer is?
Actually, I don't.
God doesn't think he's a lawyer.
How many engineers does it take to change a light bulb, Conrad? None. They're all too busy trying to design the perfect light bulb.
Why did God make snakes before he made lawyers? Had to practice.
Let's try the light bulb again. How many engineers does it take to change a light bulb? Consulting engineers, that is.
Oh, that's good.
One. So it'll cost you $150.
What's the difference between a lawyer and a catfish?
I heard this.
One's a slimy, bottom-dwelling sucker. The other one's a fish.
When does a person decide to become an engineer? When he realizes he doesn't have the charisma to be an undertaker.
When a attorneys die, why did they bury him 12 feet underground instead of 6? Because deep down, they are nice guys.
What engineers use for birth control? Their personality.
How many lawyer jokes are there? 2. The rest of them are true stories.
All right. How do you tell an extroverted engineer? Because when he's talking to you, he looks at your shoes instead of his shoes.
What do honest lawyers and UFOs have in common? You always hear about them, but have you ever seen one?
All right, all right. Why did the engineers cross the road? Because they looked in the file, and that's what they did last year.
So you're trapped in a room with a tiger, a rattlesnake, and a lawyer. You've got a gun with only 2 bullets. What do? You shoot the lawyer twice.
Can I get you guys any more coffee?
Boy, I really want one, but I don't think I should. I just got the labs back from my doctor's office, and he said my blood type has changed from B- to B negative. The French roast.
What time is it going to be?
It's about 9:30.
Oh, was it a to work?
All right, well, thanks so much, guys. Hope you have a great day. Hold on here. You were,
Yeah?
and you were the...
Yeah? Keep thinking.
You guys have a great day.
Good luck with your court case, Conrad.
Thanks, and be safe out there with the construction project.